Hey y'all, it's Mo9. I'm doing a pick a card reading today for the weirdos. This is for the weirdos, the oddballs, the queerdos, the people who stick out. You probably don't have a lot of friends because you're weird, you're awkward, and we're embracing that. So this is a message for anyone who kind of feels outcasted or like weird or awkward. So I've got, of course I got my jar tea. If you're not drinking jar tea, what are you doing? We've got 6 choices here today. This is the first choice, the Scarab Sanctuary cross necklace. Check out Scarab Sanctuary on Etsy. So cute. I love the jewelry. Love it. We've got this little moth toy for pile 2. This moth. A clothes peg for pile 3. Sorry, pile 3s. That's where we're at. You got a clothes peg. Pile 4, you got this, like, I guess it's styrofoam, but this pumpkin decoration. Pile 5, got another Scarab Sanctuary necklace. And pile 6 is this really old rose that I made like a really long time ago for something. It is a rhinestone rose. So go ahead and pick whichever item you're drawn to, and this is a message for you, you fucking weirdo. See you at your pile. Okay, pile 1. Let's talk about it. Not much came up in your pre-shuffle. You got the number 5. You might be going through a lot of changes right now. Usually people who pick my pile 1 are the people who are more closed off. It's harder to get information. Actually, it's not that hard to get information. It's like you think you're more closed off than you actually are. You're very transparent and you're not as closed off as you think you are. You just don't talk about things and people already see through it. Especially maybe as of recently. So here's what makes you different. You got the 6 of Ghosts. This is the Halloween Tarot deck. Page of Bats, Page of Ghosts, 4 of Bats, Queen of Pumpkins, and the 2 of Pumpkins. Oh, my camera's like a little crooked, more crooked than my setup. All right, it is what it is. Okay, so your friends make you pretty different. The kind of friends that you keep, what you learn about, what you research makes you unique. The things that you learn about, the things that you talk about the things that you learn about. You may be at the, like, not know much about them, but you talk about them, and that is something that people really find different. You have maybe some really unique interests that you research. Patience is a virtue with you. You should probably, oh yes, take an opportunity to learn some patience. Just a little heads up. The things that you do to find peace is also quite unique. all the things that you do to find rest and relaxation is pretty unique. Girl, my hands are so ashy. What is happening? Embarrassing. Okay, let me get some lotion. All right. What you do for money, your home life, it's very unique. What your house looks like is very unique. Very different. You have this weird balance of like straight lace kind of concept, and then like really out there, wacky, goofy, weirdo stuff. So you could play both feels. You could code switch when you need to. Yeah. Girl, I had to get the lotion, ashy. Alright, so here is why you should embrace these traits. 1, 2, 3, oops. First of all, it helps you remain autonomous and not really be one of those join the crowd, sing song along to be along, just doing stuff to have friends like person. And keeping your autonomy is so important. Sorry, this is the moon card. Oh no, in this deck it's like the something awareness. So this is like an awareness of self. This is the star card, and this is the 2 of staffs. This is the Mayan tarot deck. So the things that you research and what you research helps separate you from others because you have this like unique knowledge. But it also helps you think for yourself. So again, you want to make sure you're embracing autonomy, thinking for yourself, not joining the crowd, sing along to get along ass motherfuckers. It's gross. It's giving hive mind, you know? So you don't want to join that because that'll be dangerous for you. And then what you learn about helps open doors for you to create opportunities for you because you're gaining all this new knowledge. It also helps you to create more peace in your life because you're finding out new ways of like improving self, whatever you're reading about. It affects your life in positive ways and it creates more opportunities for you. So keep on doing that awkward research, read about all those weird things you like and find interest in and are drawn to because it helps shape you as an awesome person. Excuse me. Another reason you should embrace these things about yourself is like, especially with the life work balance that you have going on with your code switching, it helps you decide on like what you really want out of life. Like, do I really want to do this? Is this gonna affect how I relax? It helps you see both sides of the coin. So if you do need to advocate for yourself or others, you're able to do so. Yes. So next we're going to talk about relationships that are coming into your life and that are going to embrace the weirdness that is you. Night of Swords, the High Priestess, the Temperance, 7 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. Now better, we got one. Okay, sorry. So wrong with me, y'all. Okay, so So this is a little bit of everybody's using the word wayward friends. I don't understand that, but this is a little mixture of both. There's a lot going on here. Okay, it's hard to explain. Let me see. You're coming on to more honest people. More people who want balance. Oh, just a reminder, if some of the research that you're doing is minding other people's business, don't do that. Mind the business that pays you. Make sure the business that you're minding is research. Keep on researching those really awkward topics and weird stuff. That's what you should be doing, not other people's business. Just a heads up, if it applies, let it apply. If it don't apply, it can fly. But that's what leads into this. So you're getting more like honest people in your life. You may have had a lot of people that attacked others, either verbally or through like social actions, or like attacked people's ideals and ideas. And honestly, maybe you're finding out that that's not the healthiest way to exist. But this is saying that you're going to find more people who are more into like actually creating healing spaces for others, creating healing, actually wanting to heal the world instead of like attack things, and thinking that's going to protect things by creating more violence. Or yeah, I mean, like, violence doesn't always have to be physical. So you're going to find more people who are balanced, who create more opportunities for you. The more the person is like working on their healing on themselves, the more that they're going to create opportunities for you. This is saying that you also need to be more patient. I did say patience earlier when it comes to some sort of healing process that you're going through. This is very page energy, so there's a maturing process that may need to happen here. You're more mature in your finances than in your communication. Had to sip on that. So maybe that hit a chord because it hit your throat really hard. My bad, I didn't mean to trigger you, but I can't control how you're triggered, and neither can you. You can only control how you react to your triggers, and sometimes you can't even do that. But there's somebody who kind of there's someone who intuitively, maybe in your social circle, or maybe someone that you know that intuitively knows that they're either being watched. I don't know. This is a lot of drama. But basically, you got friends coming in that are more healthier. There's someone maybe that you want to go towards that has been attacked recently, and you're deciding whether it's worth jumbling up your work-life balance that you've created. That's the problem with code switching and having two lives. That's all I gotta say. That's the problem with it. Either way, the more gentle the person, the more generous the person, the more opportunities that are available. You're going to run into more honest people. Some of this honesty may be triggering. That throat chakra again. So basically, watch your communication, because a lot of these people are coming in to help you, and you might push them away by talking to them crazy because they trigger you with the honesty that they have. Or some of these people, the truths that they speak, they know a little bit more than you. They're not experts at it, but they know a little bit more than you, and that might trigger you to immature communication. Or feeling like you're attacked. There is something that comes with, if you feel like you're being attacked when you're just hearing the truth, or you feel like it's an attack on your perception of self when you feel insecure, or someone has something you want, or someone says something you never thought of before. It's time to kind of evaluate that. There's a whole bunch of people going around talking about how jealousy is just like, you can use jealousy to initiate progress by going towards the things that that is triggering your jealousy. So if this person has more knowledge, pursue the knowledge in another way, or continue to pursue your knowledge, or open yourself up to more of that. It's like, you already know you're not the smartest person in the room. Nobody is. So yeah, these people can create opportunities for you, so make sure you're not acting out of ego. Here's your final message. Ooh, I love it. This card has been through it, and maybe you have too. You got the abundance of solace. It's very cut and dry. Abundance is available to you. An abundance of... This is just gathering season. So if you're not gonna take what's being given to you, and you're gonna be like, oh, it's not being given to me in the way that I want, that's fine. Yep, it's that throat chakra. The things that you say, make sure you're not speaking out of ego, because that can really get you in a way. It can make things, it can push people out of your life that are actually meant to help you, and return you or keep you in a perpetual state of loneliness. Okay, pile one, that is your information. That was deeper than I expected it to be. Thanks for watching, y'all. As always, in the description box, you'll find my shop and my website with my shop and my services. I have teas and third eye gear and my annual tarot reading service available. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. All right, moth people. If you chose that moth toy, which I love, this pile is for you. So some things came up in your pre-shuffle. The number's 465. So you've got a lot of people around you right now with a lot of money. Money, honey. Monies. Maybe not the most integrity when it comes to making that money, but that's not for me to just, that's for you to. Okay, let's get into it. What makes pile 2 different? You got the Star card, 5 of Swords, 6 of Imps, Judgment, and the Empress. So, I guess this is also like embracing your weirdness, but also embracing your integrity readings. So, okay, so what makes you different is what makes you unique is the opportunities that you create for yourself. Again, the integrity comes up. You create opportunities for yourself, but you do it to overpower others, especially people that you see in successful positions. So, honestly, which is really weird, one of the things that makes you unique is how you try to overpower others. It's a unique kind of venomous. This could have been you in the past. For some of you, it's the other way around. How you create success from situations that were meant to overpower you is so unique because you grow from it and you create like you mature from it. You don't just like say, "Oh, this happened to me. I ran into this." No, you overcome these things, you succeed in them, and then you make it fucking flourish. Okay? This could be you on your shadow side and your healthy side. You know what I'm saying? We all have shadow sides. But what makes you unique is the opportunities that you create for yourself. How you are striving and moving forward. How you celebrate your successes is quite unique. Your level of maturity can be unique. Some of you have a level of maturity that you haven't tapped into yet, and it's important to do it so that you can flourish. Don't compete with people, please. I'm gonna say please, but it's replacing a curse word. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, did not expect this to come out. Okay, so embracing the positive and helpful and positive attributes of yourself is you can create opportunities for yourself. Your ideas are really great and can flourish. You can overcome obstacles that are put in your way and have them be a thing that matures you versus something that holds you back or makes you feel stagnant or anything like that. Here's why you should embrace these talents. Because you can set boundaries and it reveals truths of your strengths. So some of you don't even realize how powerful you are until you run into these obstacles and then you're like, oh, I'm a fucking badass. I'm about to kill it. So that's really awesome. You're like, I got this. Period on period on period. It also helps you to set boundaries where you need to. When you find someone is overpowering you, you know how to, or trying to overpower you, you know how to, hey, back it up. Back it up. Back it up. So here are relationships that are coming into your life that are gonna really embrace like your uniqueness and your individuality. What came up in the pre-shuffle around this is don't make friends by being haters. So if you're making friends with people because you both hate the same person, expect that hate word to be what fills your relationship and nothing else. With your friendships that are coming in, you're going to learn, and actually even right now in your life, sorry, had to pause for a minute. Right now in your life, you are learning about purity, what actual purity is. Some of you have a distaste for the concept of purity. Some of you have a misconception of the concept of purity. society has a misconception of the process of purity, okay? So it's something you're going through right now. And that just showed up as far as like friendships and how friendships are showing up for you. You've got the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Wands. Why is this crooked right now? Okay, sorry y'all. I had to move my shit like 3 fucking times. Story of my life. Okay. So, huh? You're gonna meet a lot more people who are in like positions of authority. So positions of leadership. And these are gonna be new friendships and passionate friendships. And there are self-limiting thoughts that you impose on yourself. That's the point. Okay. For self-limiting. Anyways. So there are self-limiting thoughts that kind of limit your passions and your ability to plan for the future. So these people are going to help you to learn how to plan for the future and not just get instant gratification or instant wins. These people will make you more passionate about the future. Some people have this concept, they're like, oh, extinction is happening. Mass extinction is happening. Fuck everything. Everything's garbage. End of the world. So here's the thing. The world's been in a perpetual, like, cycle of ending because that is how cycles work. So I don't know if that seems too cold, but that's kind of how it works. Even if humanity goes extinct, the earth will still keep going, or it won't. It'll die. I think these people will have you thinking in a more like broader scale of like what the future can be in reality, or how to embrace and plan for a future that maybe you see crumbling before your eyes. But these people are going to help you with creating new friendships, healthier friendships that don't involve competition. And again, being more passionate about the future and what the future holds for you. And how to just create healthier relationships that are more involved in like evolutionary thinking. So we've got 2 cards here for guidance, 2 oracle cards. We got the Divine Destiny, Path of the Divine Warrior. You constantly fighting. A lot of fighting cards coming up. It's like creating wars. There's already enough war in the world. You don't have to create no more. And then we got Vishvamata. So let's go ahead into this. Ugh. Sorry, y'all. It's the mucus within. I'm drinking some thyme tea right now to cut through that mucus. But I just started drinking it when I started this video, so. Okay, so again, this is the fighting card. The divine war, like you are able to overcome obstacles through your warrior power, your divine warrior power. Like you're strong. We get it. But if you're a rebel without a cause, or your cause is skewed, or you're not willing to be open to seeing other causes besides your own for advocacy, there we go. For advocacy, for yourself, for others, for your projects, for what you're building in your life, there's no point. Like, I forget the quote, but it's that whole like concept, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. It's an older proverb than that. But it's been obviously manipulated and whitewashed over the years. But the thing is, like, if you're fighting for nothing, bruh. You got to figure out what you're fighting for. And it's the creating those goals. So now it's time to like kind of like put more integrity into your actions. That word came up again. So put more integrity into your actions and watch how things change for the better. You want to make sure that you are like, if you're gonna go for the warrior lifestyle and the warrior, existence, and I'm fighting for this and I'm fighting for that, you better be fighting for something just. And not just something that your ego thinks is just, or like people are gonna praise me for this, like really actually just. Because in reality, when you're fighting for things that are just, people will go against you. They don't rally behind you. Because you're thinking outside. Anyways. Okay, so Vishvamata is more of an encouragement to be more confident and not allow our failures to take the best of us or get the best of us. Some of you have like these untapped spiritual powers, or like you have an understanding of self that you just haven't grown spiritually yet. And this is something that needs to happen in order to get more integrity in your work. People are like, oh, sit and meditate and da 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 da. But I think it starts with integrity. It starts with actual like understanding of like humanity. So not saying you don't have an understanding of humanity. I'm saying like it's time to understand humanity from multifaceted concepts. The whole concept of being an empath is to be able to feel other people's feelings. So you can't really do that when you're purposefully harming them or trying to overpower them. You're just projecting feelings instead of feeling their feelings and working from there. So somebody said the biggest battle is understanding your enemy. Some of y'all do that. You try to understand your enemy, or you create enemies where there are none. That's what this is. So a lot of the people that are coming into your life are going to help you to stop doing that, creating enemies where there are none, and pay attention to just causes. This is what is great. Your ability to overcome things that are trying to hold you back or trying to overpower you. You can the best way to embrace this is to keep doing it, but do it from a place of truth, justice, loyalty, honor. And that's how you thrive. But let me let you go. I'm out here drinking a beer. All right, y'all. That was your reading. It might have been harsh. I don't know. But hit me in the comments or whatever. I hope this was helpful. I'll see y'all. Peace. All right, closed peg people. Spirit in here going in on folks, so I don't know what to tell you. My bad, y'all. I had to stop and get the weed because it was too much for me. Whoa! Oddballs, Outcasts, we be going through it, bruh. Evolving. in a de-evolving world. Can you guess it? Okay, so, you little weirdo, here is what makes you unique. We got the Knight of Imps. This is my Halloween tarot deck. We got the Sun card. 4 pumpkins. And the 2 of Ghosts. You're so adventurous. You'd be like, I'm out in the streets, I'm doing all this, we having a good time. You're fun, you're exciting. You have this next level of happy. Not like, you know when those people are like happy and you're like, girl, you did a line of something like 2 minutes ago because you wired. No, it's not like that. It's like genuine happiness and joy for the world, which like helps create healthy relationships for you. I'm really happy for you, pile 3. You are going, you're not going through it. You're going through maybe some discrimination right now, which showed up in the pre-shuffle, or you're watching someone go through some sort of discrimination. Let's put it this way. What came up in the pre-shuffle, and I'm going to leave it as an open-ended question, but how are you going to talk about, how are you going to address this discrimination issue? I'm going to leave it up to you. That's for you to decide. Okay. So, yeah, you've got this next level of happy that people need to get ready for. It's very healing for environments around you. You could have a child that's very unique. You guys go on adventures. There's a lot of you're just like this adventurous, fun, adventurous person. And here's why you should embrace it. Because it helps you with your burdens and your stresses. With the 8 of Staffs and the 8 of Wands, you get through, and the Magician card, you get through these stresses. Like, what is that stress? Oh, I was embracing joy in between all that stress to help me manage through that shit. You create opportunities for yourself because people are so drawn to the joy factor that is you. Hey, joy factor girl. It's nice to see you. How you doing? Oh, I'm good too, thank you. Go happy, go, you happy, ooh, ooh. It's hard to be happy. My bad. I don't know what happened. It's hard to be happy in a world that is designed to profit off of your depression, sadness, self-loathing, hate, anxiety. So you better master the 3D and get it together. Yeah, it just creates so many opportunities for you. It might be hard. It helps you handle a lot of things at once. You got a lot going on, and it helps you really handle it because it's not like some sorry to cuss. I'm not gonna cut. Well, I did already. Anyways, it's not some sort of stupid like, oh, positive vibes only, like, da-da-da. It's like, no, I'm genuinely happy because I'm showing gratitude for the things in my life. And I can embrace joy and bring it to others because there's so much trauma in the world. We need to be embracing joy and bringing joy to each other. That's what it is. Feel you, I feel you. So here are relationships, friendships is mainly what's coming up, that are coming into your life, that are going to embrace this part of yourself and kind of just help support it. You got the Death card. The Hangman. These are like all people ending cycles in their life. The World card and the 10 of Wands again. Girl, you might be the healer homie. Hi, healer homie. What's up? So, it's gonna be weird. I mean, you might be doing a little powwow circles, healing circles, potlucks for people, but people are coming in that are ending cycles You might be getting some, if you're like really empathic and super witchy, you might be getting some people that passed on, like literally like knocking on your door. Like you might be helping some spirits pass on for those of you who do that sort of work. And it's going to be a lot. But yeah, it's people that have either dealt with death in their life or ending a lot of cycles in their life, people who are wayward or moving, traveler folk, what is tramps? You know, I love the word tramps. I don't know why. I love tramp people. They're really awesome. Tramps are awesome. Like actual tramps, not like... Anyways. So you're going to be running into people who are tramps, that are travelers, homeless, who are dealing with a lot of struggles in their life, who are trying to overcome struggles in their life, who really just need someone to talk to or need a hug, or like you're going to be doing a lot of like, if you do nonprofit work, like you're going to be helping the people. And these people are going to become your comrades, your friends, and they're going to respect you because your help is authentic. So your guidance, I've actually not seen this one, is Bahuvanasvari. I don't know, man. It's from my Kali Oracle deck. I freaking love this deck. I don't know this one yet. So let's see. I would like to get to know this deck better. I think I'll do that as like a monthly or the annual challenge. Okay, so... Aww, the goddess of abundance, healing, fulfillment. She's like... destined to unite and empower souls. And help bringing people... and help being the connection between heaven and earth. Come on, come on. Somebody, wasn't this what this reading was about? How you're bringing heaven to earth, how you're bringing joy to the world. Okay, people say earth angel. I didn't want to believe that as a term, but okay, earth angel. You better get it, earth angel. So you're creating wellness in your community, and this is what you are embracing about yourself. It is actually horrifying how like unique and awkward and like not common, I guess, it is for people to be actual healing people in their community and do actual healing things. So you better get it, okay? You better motherfucking get it. Bring that heaven to earth. Bring that space of heaven to earth. And this gives me very much, keep doing any sort of spiritual meditation with the divine, straight from the divine, prayer. Some of you are prayer warriors. You better get it. All of that. Like, keep on healing. Keep doing it. And obviously, take time to recharge. But it seems like freaking you the divine supply. Okay. The healer. With integrity. Rarity. That's a rarity. Thank you. All right. That's all I got for you. Pile 3. Thank you for everything you do. And thank you for watching this video. Go ahead. I don't know, hit your like, subscribe. I never remember how to do these things, but in the description box, you'll find my website with my products and my services. I got some great tea that I'm really excited about. And yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. Peace. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo. I have no clue if this is straight, in the middle, or what. So you might be non-binary. Hi. What's good, pile 4? We're talking about why you're so weird. And why we should love it. And why you should love it too. So things that came up in the Pre-shuffle. Pile 4. 654 came up for numerology. But like, you might want to check number 2. This could be somebody you know, people you're about to associate with. Just look into it. It's up to you. What else came up is like you're constantly second guessing yourself. And here's the reason why. You're really intuitive. And as part of being intuitive, you realize a lot of people are full of shit. They lie a lot, all the time. They lie to themselves the most. And it becomes confusing because the person you see in front of you is not the perception that you're getting. You get what I'm saying? You're like, oh, this person's so humanitarian. But like your intuition's like, girl, dog, woof woof. So, sorry, my expressions are weird. So that's the point of having intuition, though. With my intuition, I have a tendency, I'm working on myself, to just be like, oh, this person's a douchebag, fuck them. And then I just pull myself away from the situation. But in like, when there's not abuse going on, I can maneuver around them. So this is also a reminder that understanding when to remove yourself from a situation or move around a motherfucker. And you can call people on their shit without being aggressive, mean, or abusive and still get your point across. So, yeah, just a little on that. Here's what makes you unique. You got the 4 of Ghosts, 2 of Imps, 9 of Imps, Temperance. That's why you need a pile 2. Wheel of Fortune and the 6 of Bats. Ooh. This is gonna be a harsh reading. So I'm just gonna let you know now. This is a harsh reading. You are either one side or the other of this scenario. So, someone is unique because it's a unique level of toxicity, is all I gotta say. Somebody is unique because of the level of toxicity that they have is bar none, like next level. So somebody was in a group where they were unhappy because everybody was fighting, talking shit, trying to create social wounds, emotional wounds for people. And someone else was able to find balance within, not even within. Balance was created in this situation, maybe even through spiritual practice, magic, depending on who's involved. And that changed things. And now people have to move on from this toxicity. I don't know how this is the uniqueness. I feel like this is just a situation, and that's why pile 2 is important. This is more of a situation, and this is crazy. This is a crazy, sassy situation. Something's going on. It's next level toxicity. Someone is unsatisfied in the life that they created for themselves. And they decided, in order to alleviate themselves from that dissatisfaction, that they were going to just sit around and talk shit and like kind of create a lot of wounds, be very wounded and mean to people. And this was dispersed through either magic or just patiently waiting for the truth to come out. There was balance that was restored here, and it kind of changed people's luck. It changed it. Basically, the Wheel of Fortune is wherever that nigga turned, that's where you are. So you could be right here on the Wheel of Fortune, you could be up high. But it's giving misfortune because you had to move away from something that was really toxic. The next thing is why you should embrace your uniqueness, but I'm feeling it has everything to do with, look, Six of Bats, Six of Swords. It has everything to do with this situation. So I'm just going to pull everything out because your shit is wacky twacky right now. Shit is fucked up. Yeah. So we got the Six of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Tower here. I'm sure it has everything to do with this luck changing. We've got the Lovers. Okay, good. So this is why you should embrace your uniqueness or healing for this situation. And this is supposed to be relationships that are coming in, but I think it's just additional information. We've got the Lovers. Can you see it here? Okay, the Lovers. Ten of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Judgment. Seven of Pentacles. And the Five of Wands. So it's crazy that you have so much intuition and joining in on like attacking people. If you have this intuition. If not, somebody else has really good intuition and they can see through the lies of motherfuckers and they see people for who they are. So whoever's really intuitive in this, they know everything that's going on and they don't play that stuff. And they probably have spiritual protection that does not play that stuff either. In ways that the viewer might not understand, because if you don't understand that stuff, you're just gonna keep running into a wall. I gotta smoke to it. I've died 100 times. Okay, back to black. Somebody cheating? Oh my god. Y'all got some drama going on. Okay. So, it's time to get away from this trash. Maybe, like, all this, like, shit talking is, like, defensive. And it's gonna be something that's found out one way or the other. This change of luck that happened created a tower moment that made people have to reconstruct and reconsider things. It also made people have to mature, and really get their shit to, like, check their focus. Like, what is your focus? Creating problems for people or creating loving situations for people? If your focus is creating problems, that's what you're gonna run into yourself, because you're not trying to, like, that's your environment. That's the environment you're in. Conflict. So, if you are able to move away from all this toxicity, you'll actually be able to find stable people who genuinely love you and genuinely want to build with you. But it seems like the major lesson here is to stop competing with people. Stop competing with people in shady ways. Stop competing with people because you're bored and dissatisfied with your life. This could be you, this could be somebody else. So take it as the chips fly. Somebody is competing here and they need to stop, because it's definitely destroying their lives. And it's perpetuating this, like, sense of unfulfillment. And it's dissipating relationships. So, some people in this situation are creating conflict and competition because they see someone is in love, getting love and stability, has friends, has love. I'm not going to pull more cards. And there's just competition. And people say you don't compete where you don't compare or whatever. And I used to say that too. But why are you comparing? Why are you comparing? Y'all literally don't even live the same lives. So I don't know why people are trying to compare in this situation. But tick for tat comes to word. Word comes to mind. Someone in here can see people's intention from 265,000 light years away, okay? And they don't do that because they're protecting this right here. Safety, love, harmony, peace. That throat chakra, what kind of communication are you doing? Whatever side of the coin you're on. There's like shadow aspects to us all. So the moral here is don't compete and talk a bunch of junk. Especially if you are, well, if you're competing and talking a bunch of junk, you are wounded. You are wounded. And there's like a wound here that needs to be healed. And it's a family wound. It's a mother wound. I don't know why this gives me mother wound. It's a wound of like worthiness and love. It's a wound of compassion. I'm not pulling more cards. This is the Oracle card that came up. The Lunar Queen. Amen. So, I'm just going to read this. Yeah, thank you. Okay. So, this is the Lunar Queen talks about issues with control. So, someone here is trying to control a situation, control the outcome of a situation, and they're doing it by shit talking from a wounded place. And they're doing it because they want to disrupt friendships and something that someone's building. Someone may have people that love them. And the maturity is what is constantly creating maybe downfalls in here because there's no emotional maturity being used. So it's time to pay attention to like not trying to force anything and kind of like stop trying to force the outcome of the situation and let go what needs to be let go here. So someone needs to let go and let it be and stop trying to control the outcome and do some inner work on self about concepts of control, being in power, what power is to you, why you feel the need to control this situation, whoever feels the need to control the situation. Some of you, you're the person that's chilling and all these people are on your ass because they want to control you. And obviously you just out, I'm out. And they're going through it because they have to mature and learn that stop trying to control the outcome of things, stop trying to compete with everybody. I don't like the concept of competition. It's like whatever. But yeah, so that was more than I was expecting. But if you made it this far, thanks, because this one was harsh. And pile 2 is probably going to be harsh too. And I'm sorry. And I hope if you're the person who is like in and out of these shit talkers, I hope you can break yourself free from these patterns. If you're the person being attacked by these shit talkers, I'm glad you broke free from these patterns. Cause wow. But yo, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Wow. I guess I'll see you at the next one. I don't even know what to say. Peace. Okay. Pile 5. Okay, Pile 5. You are literally so unique. I had to use a different format of cards than what I was originally planning. Like, that's how unique you are. Your uniqueness comes from a divine source. Let's talk about, like, the song. Like, you're the only person that came up with a song, and it's so funny that it's this song. It's maybe not the healthiest song, but it's the 2 Chainz, I'm Different. I'm different. Hold on, let me pause this. My Bluetooth speaker. Okay. What's the song? I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Hey, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my roof gone. I don't know the song. But it's hilarious. Like, you're just a fun time. Even like when I was pulling the cards out, like, I wanted to dance and have a good time when I was shuffling your cards. And just now when I pull it out, I'm like, hey, hey. Also, I don't have the rights to that music, obviously. That's 2 Chainz, and I think it was Paramount. Was he part of Paramount? Girl, I don't know. Okay. Middle finger up to my competition. Okay, so what was in the pre-shuffle? Okay. Pre-shuffle. Oh, yeah, celebrate yourself. That's why it's all about celebrating and have a good time. You need to celebrate yourself more. Maybe because people come for you. Maybe because people come for you. Yeah. Like, you're for real different. So your determination makes you different. The attention that you get makes you different. And this is just, I don't know why it came up as a warning, but like, you're gonna have an audience. You're gonna have an audience. Good, bad, or indifferent. You're gonna have an audience. So, here's what makes you different besides the other stuff. 6 of Staffs. King of... I'm sorry, Warrior of Staffs. Okay, the Death card. 5 of Swords. 8 of Cups. 3 of Swords. You walked the hell away from somebody that had... Look. Somebody had you messed up. They tried to overpower you and you were like, no, I'm victorious. Nobody can overpower me. That determination shows up again. You're not, no. And it's like, you can heal from a broken heart. Most people, I'm not going to compare you to other people. And you shouldn't compare yourself to other people either. But like, you're different. You get to, like, if someone has a big ego on you, you're like, whatever, I'm not even focused on that. And it hurts them so bad. Like, I don't know how that's unique, but you be crushing people's egos down to the ground, I mean, a healthy sense of self, like, your ego should be intact. I mean, even if you do get chips at your ego, you're able to recover. People can't recover from that ego blow, and it's probably someone specific you already know. Their anatomy hurts in the night and in the daytime. Free. Oh my God. If you're drawn to pile 6, it's a whole episodic thing in the piles going on that has a lot to do with a collective energy of douchebaggery. You can get into the cycle if you want to, but you don't have to. Because what? You're different. Yeah, you're different. You're different. Yeah, you're different. Okay. The successes that you have make you really unique. Like, you have, not only do you have successes over like these egotistical douchebags, but like actual successes that are just weird and unique. Like, and people have never thought of that. Like, you have an award and this thing that's like really obscure, or you have a really good talent in this other thing that's really obscure. Or sometimes people think that you have to look a certain way to have a certain talent, and like you may be like, I'm just gonna use myself as an example, like I'm a skinny non-binary black person and like I'm a welder as well, but people would look at me and not be like, they'd be like, oh, this is an eccentric feminine person, but in reality I totally love welding. So you have these like obscure talents that you're really good at that people are like, oh my God, what? I didn't even know you just pulled that out of your behind. Your level of confidence, next level. People think like confidence is like, oh, I'm confident all the time, I'm amazing, I'm beautiful, I'm fabulous. But like, you understand that confidence comes in waves, and it's a matter of like your internal dialogue that is everything to you, and how you overcome your past trauma in order to reaffirm your current dialogue. It gives me that. It's giving that. People celebrate you. You be ending. I'm sorry. When someone has you fucked up or is trying to overpower you, it may hurt your feelings. You may be sad about it. But you walk away and you heal. You got these motherfuckers hurt over you. What did you do? What did you do? Tell me in the comments. You don't have to tell me. Email me that shit. Email me. I want to know. Okay. I need a tarot podcast or something. I don't know. Okay. My nose. I'm cutting through mucus with time tea, but I just started drinking it, so I gotta wait. Okay. Here is why you should embrace your uniqueness. You got the Page of Wands, King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Queen of Wands. There's that Three of Swords again. Queen of Pentacles. Thanks. And the Star card. Sorry. Pile 5. You are what people say. It's a vibe all the time. You're like, people say you're a vibe. Like, you are for real a vibe. Like, it's a vibe all the time. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe all the time. You are such a vibe. Okay, so. All right. Embrace this uniqueness because it's going to make you money. It's like people will celebrate you. Haters may not celebrate you, but why? Why would they celebrate you? They're haters. That's their job. To do whatever hateration or holleration is over there for them. Your job is to obviously shine bright, like the Star card here. Somebody is a performer. Keep performing. Keep doing all the things that you do. Embrace this uniqueness. If this uniqueness involves performing, it involves like going out there and doing that unique talent of yours, go do it. It's a vibe all the time. When I cut through this mucus, I'll be able to sing again. So, yeah, it's creating stability for you. It's helping you embrace your confidence. It's helping you walk away from situations that are hurting you or where people are trying to kind of like delegate your sense of worth. You're just able to be like, no, I know what I'm worth. I'm a 5 all the time. I be feeling the shit out of you, Pile 5. I love you so much. Okay, so, boom. You're also going to be able to find your counterpart in your field. Whatever your talent is, your obscure talent. This person is going to be like where you're at. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to like be like, oh, meet me where I'm at. It's like, no, we're already there where we're at to be met. We're at the place. It's there. So here are some relationships that are coming in that embrace this uniqueness within you. If you're a performer, please keep performing. You got the 4 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, or 10 of Jade, because this is the Mayan Tarot deck, my bad. The Lady of Staffs and the 9 of Cups. These two are the same. You're just gonna make friends with confident people. You're gonna help people who were feeling unfulfilled get a sense of fulfillment. So there is maybe like people who are feeling unfulfilled in their space, in their life, whatever. And like, they're gonna see you doing and they're gonna feel more fulfilled and be like, wait, you know, I can do this too. So you're gonna be inspiring people. But the new friendships that are coming in are people that are gonna embrace your creativity. They're going to love your ideas. They're gonna have really good ideas too, and you guys are gonna be bouncing ideas off of each other. It's gonna be people that you can like get what you want with in this unique talent that you have. So they're gonna be in your field of your unique talent as well. Embrace that unique talent. So here's what came up for your oracle. Okay. We've got Soul Revival. I'm steady destroying these names. Forgive me, Kali. Kalaratri. Kalaratri? Forgive me, goddess. And Matangji. I like her. So let's go on ahead and get into it because I don't remember the definitions of these. So I'm going to read from the book. We've got, oops. Ooh. Girl, the haters are afoot. Okay, so this is saying that it's time. Okay. You've had some traumatic experiences in relationships, and it's really time to focus on like healing those things. These people may still be active in their hateration. If you check the other piles, they are active in their hateration. But that doesn't mean you still can't heal from it. Yes, you are being re-triggered. And it's time to come up with a consistent way to combat that. I'm assuming it has to do with your creative expression. So there has to be a way to combat dealing with these traumas, these soul traumas, so you can get your power back. It, if you have ties to Osiris, you should read more into that because it's giving sacrifice myself for my love. Love as a practice of sacrifice instead of fulfillment. I don't know. I wouldn't say fulfillment. So you're able to create this healing channel for yourself and open up these like pathways for unconditional love. So you give unconditional love as it is. You don't need to change how you give love. Maybe just heal from some of these past wounds that took that unconditional love for granted. So my nose is stuffed. Stuffy nose. Give me one sec. We're going to get this for you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna read this first paragraph of this because okay. The goddess Kalaratri the goddess Kalaratri appeared when a warrior violated the rules of law and violently assaulted enemy troops resting under the cover of night. She appeared in a terrible form, making sounds that expressed her horror at the suffering taking place. This is the weeping and the wailing of the Black Madonna. No matter how people try to cover up what is happening, gloss over things with cleverly manipulated words, she sees the truth and lays them bare. Bubba baby. I'm about to make this a tattoo. Like, this is what's up. Listen, nobody can get past you. You may have Libra placements in your first 3, but justice is very much a thing of yours. And you feel people's pain. It's part of this unconditional love that you have. It's part of this empathy that you have. And you don't play with that stuff. You don't play with it. You don't play with it. Don't play with my peoples. So this is just saying you bring truth to situations. You bring honor to situations. You speak for those who have fallen under cruel circumstances. This might be part of your talent. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. This is like your most primal roar. Oh my God, you are awesome. You just are in this primal state of like justice. It's like so good. So this is just saying like, not only is this bringing truth, but you don't have like, you're confident, but you're not egotistical. You even understand when you are being egotistical. You're like, no, I'm just being egotistical. Chi. Funny. You know? Or like, I gotta check that myself. But this is just saying that you don't have to be the smartest or the best. You see the truth, okay? And you feel the pain of others. And you can't really go back from breaking the silence of those things. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't. This is like some sacred healing work that needs to be done. This is so crazy. And you can ward off dark energies with truth and honor. Let me just say, you are a powerful healer. You are a powerful healer. Let's go to the next one. Oh my gosh. Hey, Nose, what's up? Oh gosh. Purity comes up in the haters pile, girl. Your haters and their concept of purity. So, Matanji is like, she's an outsider. Your unconditional love and your honor and truth make you an outsider because you're in the motherfucking 3D. These motherfuckers, this is the lowest dimension there is. Bitches be thriving off of shit talking, projection, doing stupid shit because their feelings are hurt, like jealousy, it's just crazy. And this is just a reminder that, like, you show people what is being discarded. She shows people what is being discarded, what is being thrown away, what they're actually pushing out. And you show people this. You are like a political activist. But it's honestly, it's more than that. Like, it's more than politics. You just have advocacy for people because you're telling the motherfucking truth. And you see shit going down and you're like, what is wrong with y'all? What the fuck? Where's your unconditional love? And you don't have to do it fucking clean and proper. People be wanting you to be like, oh, we should love each other. You're like, no! Stop doing this shit. What's wrong with y'all? What happened to the unconditional love, y'all? So you're clearing pathways to people understanding like different levels of oppressions in society. This again probably has something to do with your talent and your communication, your creative works. So these things are helping you heal the world. You're going to continue to do it. People that come for you are probably mad about it. And you're in the lower dimension, so you got to deal with it. Bam. So that was your spiritual guidance on it. Like, you're going to be outcasted, so keep embracing it. These two goddesses are like, I would maybe take a screenshot or something to research more about, look more into, create more divine knowledge with. Excuse me. I'm gonna get some more tea. And yeah, embrace this shit. Love this shit. Embrace your outcast abilities, but understand that you have a knowledge of like the world views, world issues, and self that most people don't, and it's gonna terrify them, especially if they built a lot of their identity around how much they know about these things and their egos. That's like 99.2% of humanity. Maybe look, let me not tell you everybody sucks, okay? Because there are good people coming towards you, and you're actually changing people's viewpoints, even the douchebags, with your unconditional love, your pursuit of the truth, your anger towards dishonoring people's lives, your anger against people dishonoring people's humanity, and your ability to spot when things are out of whack in society, in your community, and out of balance. You might have a Libra moon, but you better get it, pile 5. I'm very proud of you, and celebrate yourself and embrace your raw war cry. Do your war cries, girl. Sorry to say, girl, because not everybody is a girl that watches this. It's just, I'm unlearning these things still. But thanks for watching, y'all. You know what it is. like, share, subscribe, whatever. But most importantly, keep doing that shit. I like this one the best. Hit me in the description box if you need anything. Peace. Dang, Pile 6. You're so different. You got a different camera angle. You're different. Yeah, you're different. Let me see here. Oops, excuse me. Pull up to the scene with my son missing. Okay, well, hopefully that works. But let's get into it. What makes you the queerdo that you are today? This is what makes you different. This is the Halloween Tarot deck with the 10 of Bats, King of Bats, Queen of Imps, Page of Imps. Girl, we're gonna go over why imps is not the best word. King of Imps. Language. The Emperor. There's a lot here. 6 is a very prominent number in this whole shuffle. 7 of Pumpkins, the Chariot, and the 8 of Imps. This is a lot. This is a lot. Let's go ahead and just rearrange these here. Okay. For a lot of people, well, not even a lot of people, for about half the pile, it was more of a situation than facts about uniqueness. I was going to do conflict resolution, pick a card. I think I'll do that next. Okay. And we'll go through that. But what makes you unique is how you overcome defeat. You're really like, yeah, you overcome defeat and like getting backstabbed, maybe in even a specific situation, very well. And you pay attention to what you're investing your time into. You're making sure that you're investing your time into things that are more responsible, that create more opportunities for you and more growth. And like, even if you invest in something that you're like, okay, this is not growing, you're able to be like, okay, this is not growing. You have that maturity to be like, okay, this is not growing. And then you redirect your determination based on what you're trying to improve. Okay, intellectual. Excuse me, you may have a lot of air in your chart. I got a smoke to you. You better get it. Cheers. So, your confidence, you're confident in approaching people that are also confident. Even if you are not in the same place as them, or you're not maybe in the same social standing as them, whatever, like, you may not even be as mature as them, but you'll still be like, I'm approaching this person because I'm confident enough to do it, and I'm confident enough to know that I'm learning. Okay. Okay. You can also handle a lot at once. That's really hard. Ooh, my oven's ready. Okay. Woo. All right. So pile 6, what came up in your pre-shuffle was to check pile 4. Pile 2, 4, 5, and 6 is a situation. Take it out as it applies. It can be very triggering. Not what I was trying to do when I pre-shuffled, I promise you. Wasn't the intent. But it must have been a necessary message for some people. But you're able to, this might be the defeat that you're overcoming. So you're creating safety after dealing with a lot of stuff. And just how you're handling issues in your life is just really unique. Yeah, and it's showing up in this next part, which is like why you should embrace it, because you're able to walk away from things that don't serve you, even if it's reluctantly. You got the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands, Six of Cups, Justice, Page of Wands, which is here, and the Empress. You're able to walk away and rebuild. You're able to get justice by just like flourishing elsewhere. And things can't hold you down for long. Even if it may hold you back for a little bit, it's not for long. And you can always find there's a counterpart coming in because you're so confident. Even though you know you're not the, like, nobody is like the best like that. Like not everybody can be Beyonce. But everybody is Beyonce, if that makes sense. That was like weird to say. That kind of sounded stupid. But what I meant was like, not everybody can be the main character in every story all the time, but you are the main character in your life. And you claim that power within yourself. Like, this is my life. This is my story. I am the narrator, bitch. And that helps you flourish and also like reminds you to nurture yourself, love yourself. Why did I say that? Not everybody can be Beyonce, but everybody's Beyonce. Oh, why? I just want to not. Why? My apologies. I had to stop for a text message. Ooh. Okay. So, if you're dealing with whatever side of this situation that's happening in these multiple piles, you're getting that justice right, and together you're getting justice. Depending on what's happening around you is depending on what side of justice you're on. So either you're getting this karmic justice to correct your actions, or you're getting this karmic justice because your actions were just and you're receiving opportunities because you were able to dispose of toxic patterns or environments that supported toxicity. And that's kind of what your uniqueness helps you embrace, like growth and elevation. So you got some relationships coming in, and we're going to talk about them. Here is some cards on that. 8 of Pumpkins. 10 of Ghosts. Okay, 10 of Pumpkins. Dang. 9 of Ghosts. Not dang. Yay. 3 of Cups. And the King of Pumpkins. If you were drawn to pile 5, there's a situation going on here. But anyways. Okay. You're going to find people that are really about stability, like actual stability, not just like, oh, I got money, but be aware of like materialistic people feigning as like stable people. But people that are like safety, bro, being responsible, creating safety, celebrating self, being fulfilled, be aware of like arrogance, or materialism or controlling people that kind of guise themselves as safe people. But I'm sure you already know that if you're a part of this situationship happening in these piles. But the King of Ghosts really talks about people with emotional maturity. So you're going to have somebody and people coming into your life that really know how to communicate in healthy ways. And they just embrace healthy communication and embrace like being responsible and safe and like making sure that they are like a safe part of their community. They understand their place in their community as like, I am responsible for being a safe person. And that's really going to help you. Is there going to be people that are going to help you fulfill your wishes? And these people are coming in like, this is like part of your karmic justice, getting your wishes fulfilled that you've been kind of like working towards all these years. This could be back to the unique talent thing in pile 5. But like, yeah. And you're going to find stable people that'll help you like fine tune your crafts, that won't like belittle you while you are in the process of fine tuning your craft. I hate when people do that. They're like, you're not perfect yet. No, bitch, you're not either. It's like, come on, stop. That's okay. We all got our shadow parts. So I'm going to find more generous people, more giving people, more loving people. Here is some additional guidance for you, pile 6, with the Kali Oracle deck and the Isis Oracle deck. I mixed the two together. And you got the Rising Sun, Divine Solar Child Rebirth. You could have a child. This child could be part of your like divine growth or why you're creating safety. The Power of the 7 Scorpions, power to conjure lower vibrational forces. That's shadow and light. I told you we all have our shadow selves. Divine Sisterhood, community of spiritual sisters and brothers of light. Oh, but can we talk about this? So what this is like, you're balanced. Like, I always wanted to do a TikTok video about people like sending you demons, like in the witch wars that people try to do and stuff like that. But like, honestly, it reminds me of that, where it's like, people may try to send you stuff, but you literally sit there, look at it, say, how you doing, devil or shadow self or parts of my shadow self? You just kind of like sit with the demon within, and you're okay with that. You're like, what's up? What you doing? How you doing? What's going on with you? What you gotta tell me? And you're okay with that. You're not like scared, because you're able to master these shadow parts of yourself and also utilize them in order to protect yourself, because that's part of shadow work. I'm gonna do a whole reading on it, shadow work. We're gonna do a pick a card on it. But like, you have people who are celebrating you and wanting to work with you, and they're coming in. I know it seems like, I've been waiting eternity, this lifetime for it, but it is coming to you. And it is because you are able to find this balance of like, you understand yourself so much, you even understand the douchebag within. You know, like, you're like, I could be a douchebag sometimes, that's okay. But I know how to manage through it or deal with it or handle it, or I know how to overcome it over time if it is something that needs to be overcome. And this helps to keep you in a constant state of growth and flourishing and power. That thing that we talked about earlier, evaluating things and staying determined despite, you know, maybe finding something you're not so happy about. And sometimes people evaluate things and they're like, oh, I'm not too proud of that. And they kind of sway away from it. And even if you do that, you're able to return to it and be like, maybe that wasn't the healthiest idea. Maybe I was thinking a little too ego right there. And that is really powerful. And that's all the way unique, because not many people are ready for that. And it is a painful journey. It's not like, oh, this is fun, I suck sometimes, you know, like, that's not how it works. Yeah, so there are people that see this and embrace it and love it, and they're ready to see you grow and flourish, and you are constantly regenerating, like creating rebirths within yourself, and it's going to be so helpful. It's going to be so helpful along your journey and all the things that you're manifesting for yourself and all the people you're going to meet and all the people you're going to help. So, snap, snap, snap. Congratulations. And go out there and change the world, okay? Thanks for watching Pile 6. You already know what it is. The like, share, subscribe kind of thing. And then in the description box, you'll find my website with my shop. I got new stuff in the shop. Boop, 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 boop. Go check it out. And yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.